Okay, we've got the 23rd today. Just the Hierophant. Absolutely shattered. Don't know about you. Not sleeping very well for obvious reasons. And it's heavy. Yeah, it's heavy. Chucked it down for a day and now it's muggy. So what about you lot? Morning everybody. Hope you've got your coffee handy. I have, trying to keep yourself awake. The song, I've got one word, daylight. But I can't hear the words. I can hear the melody, but I can't hear the words. So maybe the sun's coming out. Maybe things are going to get better. Daylight. Yesterday's was a bit complicated, wasn't it? I had a lot of spin-offs. Let's see if we can try and keep it simple today, please, Spirit. I know you want us to learn, but blimey, too much in one go. There's only so much we can take in, isn't there, before it gets like a fog. So oh, we've got the nodes. 5th house of Leo and Scorpio. So the ego, reproductive organs, shared resources, karma. It's the Pope, so it's neutral today because it's today's card, but it does suggest the name Simon or Peter could be important. So we'll watch for that when I write it up. Schools, teachers, friendships, marriages, the neck and the throat, Taurus energy. They keep wanting to give me 2 cards at once. Why is that? So, Gemini energy, communications. Enemies overcome. Gemini cuspers. Elder Gemini is Taurus, and late Gemini is Cancer. This is harsh or clear words, clarity, coming in fast, that will defeat your enemies. Facts. And those enemies may well be yourself. You will realise that you have everything you need, but maybe something you want is missing. This is a feeling a lack, either financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or physically. 5 years. Surrounded by the finer things in life, which is Taurus, but having no satisfaction for it. There's no defending the situation anymore. You haven't got the high ground. There's lack of patience. You don't want to wait any longer. That's the ego talking. 3 days to 7 days. There's a change taking place that you don't like. It's out of your control. Fate is taking a hand. And you feel confused and in turmoil inside. So it looks like you are the enemy. Number 18. Torn between 2 people, 2 jobs, 2 situations, 2 beliefs, 2 homes, whatever it is. Sometimes it's when you're spreading yourself too thin, looking after elderly parents, grandkids, etc. There's 2 dogs there in the negative and a Cancer leaving. So today's card, the answer is no. As we are at the minute, nothing can be fertilised, nothing can grow. Drink could be involved. So the clues we have is the 10, the 18, negative energy. It's the full moon probably on August the 1st, but there is 2 in August, so August the 1st and 31st could be important. There's no clarity. Sometimes that happens, 2 full moons in 1 month. Yeah, nothing good Gemini communication. So it's criminal activity, somebody who's mentally confused, medically unfit, any or all of those. There is deceit, lies, possibly even theft. Children, school days, people wearing false masks. 1 or 28, negative energy. Drug dealers even, oh God, there's Pisces, lovers left the building. Early Pisces is Aquarius, late Pisces is Aries. Oh, there it is again, Pisces. So the thing is, we're people pleasing. We're playing the martyr or the victim to get what we want, and they said that yesterday, didn't they? That in the extra bits, the Psalm of the Martyr. It tells you exactly what it means. You are seeing friends as enemies and enemies as friends, or you are being deceitful to yourself, pretending to be something you're not to get these riches that you're surrounded by. Negative energy. Issues with the feet and toes, the liver, victimhood, martyrdom, prisoners. So someone may go to prison for this criminal activity. Yeah, this chapter has to end. So somebody goes to prison and it ends. Or you end putting yourself through that prison mentality that you cannot escape. Travel to the object of your desire, be the person, things, or events. 21. Celebrations, reunions, 3 women. But again, that 18. So we've got all the cards that we need in this read. Lack of clarity, confusion, torn about where to go, what to do. No moving on, stuck in stormy waters because you refuse to clear that mind. You need to start this new journey. They want you to end this chapter and begin a fresh new start. Don't be afraid of the future. Look to it and go to it. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Come out of that mental prison you've made for yourself. 8 weeks. (21 and 22 positive energy, but the 18 is definitely not. Yeah, Pluto's playing a part there in the negative. The unknown. The Fool, fear, your fear of the unknown. Materialism, health issues, the abdomen, the intestines, or your gut instinct is not working. You're not listening to spirit. Number 9, number 60, both negative. Jupiter, there'll be no abundance. Like I said, nothing can grow. 56. Capricorn, breaking the shackles, no longer being used. 35. Name Jack. And the goose that laid the golden egg will no longer be there. Yeah, your wishes and dreams can't come true until you face this chaos head on. And then there will be hope, healing and freedom. And we've got Mary had a little lamb, so the name Mary, sheep. I was born in the year of the sheep, positive energy. Number 45. And a brand new beginning, fresh starts. Spirit giving you the seed to begin again. You have to nurture it and grow it. And within a year it will be profitable. The rooster. The phoenix will rise from the ashes. I was born in the year of the rooster. Massively important. Positive energy. So, year of the rooster. In the positive. Honest, obliging, courageous, flamboyant, resilient, enthusiastic, relaxed, cultivated, loyal, sincere, capable, generous, charitable, entertaining. So, North nodes. Or is it the South node? No, it's the South node. Karmic debts. South node in Scorpio. The soul has been through traumas and dramas. The emotional pain must be left behind, or the ability to survive can be carried forward. And in the 5th house, the challenge is to shift from creating at a biological level to spiritual and mental creativity. There may be karma from past love affairs. So don't drag the baggage of the past into the future or you'll be stuck. The element of earth, you need to stabilize. 38, 11, important. Where's it gone? The Ace of Pentacles, which we have there. Brand new beginnings, fresh starts. Every moment of every event of every man's life on earth plants something in his soul. The name Tom is important. Now is the time to draw upon your strength. Think of yourself as solid and sure as a rooted tree. You are firm and nothing can knock you off your spot. It's the signs of Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, which we've got all of today. They keep us centered, fastened to the ground. Our spirit becomes stable, our soul deepen under the influence of earth. Our dreams become manifest into what is real, not imagined. So you must think positively. Stop being depressed and thinking negatively. We can achieve what we want while going through methodical steps. It all depends on how determined we are, how strong and self-assured. It's about finding the meaning in the physical world, living free among nature, being animal and human. The warning here is not to become stubborn. Allow others to be who they are, and it's not a time for rushing or criticism. Matters are going to become more stable and rock solid, and it can mean you may have to prove yourself in some tangible way very soon. You've got to watch for stubbornness either in yourself or others. This can indicate being fixed in your views and not willing to try something new. It implies you will not feel it's time to change your ways. However, action is needed. Let go of your fears, which is what they said in it. This card is about building blocks, building a home, building a foundation for your life. In this way, you are finding a master plan of what works. It's a good omen because it means you are constructing a solid base that will last. It's about duty and being measured at all you do. It's about standing fast for your truth. The Earth element card is also a sensual card, having to do with appetites, where sexual need and expression are concerned. And this may have some relevance to your question. At worst, it represents hoarding and not being able to let go of things. Materialism may play into this. It may indicate working for tomorrow while not living in the present. So you are encouraged to relax, take a break and return to the garden. It's not a time to rush things. Patience is needed, what I say, to get where you want to be. And a mad rush will cause your tower to collapse. Remember, the foundation must be solid. Your happiness is dependent upon that structure. This matter is essential, so you need it to last. Ace of Pentacles. Within a year, if you nurture it, all will be well. Then we've got the Master of the Hunt, the number 15. Speed, masculinity and flow. The divine masculine. Someone will be there to for you to lean on. Someone strong. The Master of the Hunt made himself known to me at the time I encountered a white stag. So look for the white stag, even in photographs. Were they one and the same? I'm not sure, for they appeared as separate entities. But somehow I felt they were one. He didn't reveal his name to me, and the more I've researched him, I understand why. The Horned Man has been seen in many locations and many townlands. Therefore, depending on where you originate, you will know him by the name given there. He may be known as Serenus, Hern, the Hunter, the Horned God, Master of the Hunt, or even Gwyn Upnut, pronounced Gwyn Upneath, King of the Fairies. The imagery I saw was of him running through the forest with such skill as though he knew every rock, every dip, every tree. He was not afraid of what was to come. He was part of the forest. He looked at me with a smirk and a nod as he ran. He didn't need to look where he was going. It was just pure flow, and that should be you. He then approached me and hugged me as, like the white stag, he saw that I was weary. I laid my head on his shoulder in the embrace of someone who cared and wanted to lend his strength. On drawing this card, the Master of the Hunt is asking, where have you stepped out of your flow? Are you feeling supported and flowing in what you are doing in your life? Not by these cards. Or are you facing resistance and exhaustion? You see, you cannot be in complete flow if there's some part of your life that is residing in resistance. So draw a line in the sand. What's done is done. Don't live in the past or you will be depressed. Resistance can come in many forms. Do you hate your job and cringe every time you have to head to work? Is there something in your life that you have to do that brings your energy levels down, or people you have in your life that block your creativity? You might even develop pain in your body, especially your neck, where you are holding on to the tension because of these issues, which is a physical manifestation of the block in your life, equals resistance. If you can become more aware of these blockages in your life and then look at how to change them and ask, what do I truly want? If you're stuck in a job you don't like, you must shift your self-talk about something more positive and less permanent. You might say to yourself, I am grateful for my job because it's getting me to where I need to be. Then it is time to go after what you do want and become master of the hunt. Hunt out exactly what is necessary to get where you need to be, allowing ourselves to shift the negative talk around. What we don't want can help shift us into a vibration match of what we do want, which creates a flow. So no more, I can't do this, I can't do that. It's I will do this and I will do that. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for support and the strength of those around you. You might have exhausted yourself by being in a situation you don't like or pushing too hard to make something work, when you really need to remove your roadblocks first and allow the flow to take you where you need to be. So, being your own worst enemy, as usual. And we've got the fork. I call it it's not a fork, it's the finger of God, I think. Depends on which one you've got. Algaes, healing and protection, absolutely brilliant. So, if I can find it. Okay, there it is. And it is again the stag. Can't get away from it. They're very, very good, aren't they? So, it's usually a long Z or a buzz, but occasionally R or even M. So Z, R and M, although there are other runes that represent these sounds. It's connected with the mighty elk as well as the yew tree. It is, however, also associated with the lime tree and the semi-aquatic plants. So let's see if the yew is on the yogham. I don't think it is. Oh, it is. Sagittarius and Capricorn. It's an outstretched hand, a helping hand, probably representing the hand of Tyr, which was sacrificed for the safety of the universe. It also looks like the outstretched branches of a tree or the footprint of a bird, such as a crow or a raven. The upright position of this rune was used to denote the date of birth on Viking tombstones. The inverted form was likewise used to give the date of death. So in some of the cases, at least possibly only one, there has been a miscarriage or someone who cannot conceive, and for that I'm very sorry. The deities primarily associated with Algis and Valkyries, the shape-shifting warrior women. So you have to become a warrior. These daughters of Odin were the protectors of brave men in battle, but also chose the most suitable candidate for a seat at their father's table in Valhalla after their death. Accomplished in magic, the Valkyries often took the forms of carrion birds when carrying out their grim business. The footprint of these birds may be the origin of the shape of this room. So if you see a bird's footprint anywhere, it's very, very good luck. The brooding watchman of the gods, Heimdall, is also connected with Algis because he is, in his form as a beacon or watchtower, is symbolic of the illumination that Algis can give. So, Algis is the supreme room for healing and protection. In magic, it was said that the power of Algis could protect not only oneself but one's family and friends too. Bearing this in mind, the appearance of Algis in a reading suggests that there will be successful outcomes to an endeavour that a health problem will be overcome and that help will be given to you by a caring friend. Although this is a rune of self-interest, it does not denote selfishness. Its main message is that you should make time for yourself, hold on to your dreams, and the demands of others should be a secondary consideration, because if you don't look after yourself, then you will be in no position to look after anyone else in the future. Any creative ventures are favoured by the appearance of this. You may take up a new and therapeutic hobby, delve into fascinating areas that have previously escaped your notice. Algas is also a rune of meditation. The message of the surrounding moods in a reading may point the way to personal illumination of some kind, daylight. However, if you don't take the advice of spirit, in the inverted position, this rune reinforces the message of its upright meaning. It can show that health problems are occurring or will occur very soon, and that you need to concern yourself with your own welfare. However, other people may refuse to recognize that you are overburdened and weary, or you yourself may refuse to recognize. The demand of these folk will not cease, because when Algas is inverted, you will find that those around you are very insensitive indeed, or it feels like it. While in this low state, you will somewhat weak-willed and will tend to agree to anything, people-pleasing. That's not good. Just to keep the peace. You should bear this in mind and slow down. Go into retreat and seclusion and don't take on anything more just yet. Algas signals a period of recuperation, so allow yourself the time to regain your strength. So, and there it is again, deep replenishment. You need to get your energies back. You need to replenish. 64. The most selfless thing you can do is to fill up your own inner well. When we are running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us nourishment and nurturing so that we deeply crave. And that could be drugs, and it could be alcohol, it could be friends that aren't good for you, but it cheers you up for that moment in time. Nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile and rich. Tend to your own well and watch the amount you have to give multiply. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside well to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for grounding and nurturing that we are not allowing ourselves. What is it that nourishes you? What makes you smile? What refuels your body? What is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? What makes you feel abundant and fertile, overspilling with life? Maybe gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good coffee at your favourite cafe, attending a women's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking along a beach, or yin yoga. What nourishes you is your medicine. It could even be just a swim. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all that surround you, for there is more than enough to go around. Do something that deeply replenishes you today. And finally, kindness. In order to be kind, you must open your heart to the gentle qualities of caring and compassion. Be kind to yourself. Have reasonable expectations and give yourself due praise. In order to nurture the gentle qualities of kindness, cherish yourself. When you do something for yourself, you automatically extend that same energy to others. Kindness melts barriers of ice around people and re-empowers those who are afraid. So reach out to the lonely, draw out the shy, and include those who feel isolated and comfort the sad. Your rewards will be a sense of inner peace, warmth and love. I am kind to myself and others. Absolutely perfect read. Thanks for listening. Speak soon.